Honda's miniMOTO lineup proves small bikes can have big personalities, but the Navi and Monkey chase different riders entirely. One is a budget-friendly commuter scooter hybrid, the other is a retro-styled trail bike with real mechanical grit. Here's how these two miniMOTO stack up. The Navi is Honda's entry-level miniMOTO, priced at $2,199 plus a $300 destination charge, making it one of the cheapest new motorcycles Honda sells. The Monkey sits at the premium end of the miniMOTO family, with a base price of $4,399 plus the same $300 destination charge, exactly $2,200 more than the Navi. That gap alone tells you these bikes are built for different budgets and different intentions. The Navi is an impulse buy commuter, while the Monkey is a considered purchase for riders who want genuine motorcycle engineering in a pint-sized package. That puts the Monkey as the most expensive miniMOTO Honda sells for 2026, while the Navi remains the most affordable by a wide margin, a gap of more than $2,000 to even its closest stablemate. The Navi runs a 109cc air-cooled SOHC single-cylinder 4-stroke engine fed by a 16mm carburetor with a 9.5:1 compression ratio and a 50.0mm by 55.6mm bore and stroke. The Monkey steps up to a 124cc air-cooled single-cylinder 4-stroke with programmed fuel injection through a 24mm throttle body, a 10.0:1 compression ratio, and a 50.0mm by 63.1mm bore and stroke. The Monkey's larger displacement, fuel injection, and higher compression translate to noticeably stronger acceleration and better throttle response, especially at higher elevations or in cold starts where carbureted engines can struggle. Fuel injection also means the Monkey requires less rider fiddling in cold weather and holds a more consistent air-fuel mixture across changing conditions, while the Navi's simpler carbureted design keeps maintenance costs and complexity down at the expense of some outright performance. The Navi uses an automatic V-matic belt-driven CVT. Twist the throttle and go, with no clutch, no shifting, and not even a neutral or park position. The Monkey uses a proper 5-speed manual transmission with chain final drive. Riders who want zero-effort simplicity will gravitate to the Navi's twist-and-go setup, while anyone who actually enjoys the mechanical engagement of shifting gears will find the Monkey far more rewarding and closer to a real motorcycle experience. The lack of a clutch lever also makes the Navi an easier first bike for absolute beginners, while the Monkey's manual box demands a little more skill but rewards riders with more control over engine braking and acceleration out of corners. Up front, the Navi uses a 26.8mm inverted fork with 3.5 inches of travel and a single rear shock offering 2.8 inches of travel. The Monkey uses a beefier 31mm inverted fork with 4.3 inches of travel and dual rear shocks providing 4.0 inches of travel. The Monkey's longer travel dual shock setup soaks up bumps and rough pavement noticeably better, giving it an edge for riders who plan to explore back roads, gravel, or anything beyond smooth city streets. The Navi's shorter travel setup is perfectly adequate for its intended job of gliding over pavement and speed bumps, but it will feel noticeably harsher than the Monkey the moment the road turns rough. The Navi relies on old-school 130mm drum brakes front and rear, backed by Honda's combined braking system that links the brake pedal to both wheels for more balanced stopping. The Monkey uses a far more modern setup, a single 220mm front disc with standard ABS and a 190mm rear disc. The Monkey's disc and ABS combination provides stronger, more consistent stopping power and added confidence in wet or unpredictable conditions, a meaningful safety upgrade that the Navi simply doesn't offer. Drum brakes are cheaper to maintain and perfectly serviceable at low speeds, which fits the Navi's role as a slow and steady commuter. But riders who value modern stopping performance and anti-lock protection will see the Monkey's brake package as a genuine advantage, rather than just a spec sheet bullet point. The Navi has a 30.0-inch seat height, a 50.6-inch wheelbase, and a curb weight of 234 pounds. The Monkey is slightly taller at 30.5 inches, but has a notably shorter 45.0-inch wheelbase and a marginally lighter curb weight of 231 pounds. The Navi's longer wheelbase and flat, scooter-like seat make it feel more stable and relaxed for casual commuting, while the Monkey's compact wheelbase and high-rise handlebar give it a punchier, flickable feel that rewards a more active riding style. Despite looking like a novelty bike in photos, the Monkey is sized for adult riders, and its upright seating position keeps longer rides comfortable rather than cramped. Efficiency favors the Navi on paper, with Honda's fuel economy estimate for the Navi hitting 110 miles per gallon. The Monkey is even more impressive at 162.6 miles per gallon, though it's worth noting the Monkey also carries a larger 1.5-gallon fuel tank compared to the Navi's compact 0.9-gallon tank. In practice, this gives both bikes excellent range for their size, but the Monkey's combination of bigger tank and better mileage means fewer stops between fill-ups, despite its more powerful engine. Either way, both bikes are so efficient that fuel costs become almost an afterthought. The real differentiator here is simply how often you'll need to visit a gas station, and the Monkey wins that contest comfortably. The Navi leans into practicality and value, with a lockable integrated storage compartment under the seat, a strong steel underbone frame, passenger foot pegs and grab rails for two-up riding, and 4 color options: white, Arctic silver metallic, blue metallic, and pearl red. The Monkey leans into retro styling and rider comfort, with a round chrome LED headlight, a multifunction digital instrument cluster, tough 12-inch cast wheels, a USB-C charger kit available as an accessory, and a single matte black metallic color option for 2026. The Navi wins on cargo practicality. The Monkey wins on style and tech-forward touches. Honda also offers a wider color palette on the Navi, giving budget-conscious buyers more ways to personalize a bike that's already built for customization, while the Monkey's single color option keeps things simple, but limits choice for buyers who want to stand out. Both bikes offer electric starters, but the Navi backs this up with a Kickstarter for extra peace of mind if the battery ever dies, a nod to its role as a dependable, no-fuss beginner bike. The Monkey doesn't include a backup Kickstarter, leaning instead on the reliability of its fuel-injected engine and standard electric start. For absolute beginners or anyone nervous about being stranded, the Navi's redundancy is a small but meaningful comfort feature the Monkey doesn't match. In everyday use, both bikes are easy to park, easy to store, and easy to live with, but the Navi's extra layer of backup starting hardware underscores its identity as the more forgiving, worry-free option of the two. Both remain solid choices within Honda's broader miniMOTO catalog, but they clearly aren't aimed at the same buyer, and understanding that distinction matters more than any single spec comparison. The Navi and Monkey aren't really competitors. They're solutions to different questions. If your priority is the lowest possible cost of entry, dead simple twist-and-go operation, and a practical storage compartment for city errands, the Navi is hard to beat at $2,199. But if you're willing to spend roughly $2,200 more for a bigger engine, a manual gearbox, disc brakes with ABS, better suspension travel, and unmistakable retro charm, the Monkey earns its premium. For pure new rider affordability, pick the Navi. For a more capable, more engaging miniMOTO that still won't intimidate a beginner, the Monkey is the smarter long-term buy. Neither bike is objectively better than the other. They're simply built for opposite ends of the miniMOTO spectrum, and the right choice comes down to whether you value low cost and effortless operation over performance and character.